played some pros today, bro, and it was a crazy experience. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. First of all, I don't know about you guys, but I'm trying to like play at the highest level possible, whatever that God leads me to. You feel me? And while doing so in my journey, I finally played against pros for like the first time in like months, and I can't lie, it was a really good experience because the last time I did it, it wasn't as good. But this time when I did it, today I was actually making plays using IQ, you know what I'm saying, talking more. Get like one thing about playing with pros, they all give effort, they all get back. Like you're not gonna it's really to get open, you have to move the ball, you know, take the open shots, stuff like that. And to be honest, I didn't really like feel nervous. I didn't even feel nervous. I didn't feel nothing. Like, and that's what I need. I don't get no fear on the court anymore. And I feel like that comes from confidence. That comes from peace with God. You know what I'm saying? These are things that like we can all get. But it took me a while. I've been playing basketball for like 10 years. And this is the first time in my life where I never get nervous or butterflies, even before a run, a game. It's like my game reflects, honestly, my life, you know? And I think in the Bible, it really talks about this, you know, in Romans, in Philippians, you feel me? They really talk about the peace that God gives, and it's like a guard. It guards you from depression. It guards you from anxiety. But it doesn't mean nothing will happen in your life. Like you won't go through hardships. You will. That's part of life, you know? But the peace guards it because now you put it in God's hands. Feel me? And that's the different part. That's the part where it's like, it's a relationship with God. It's intimate in a way of like, you rely on him, you know? And it's just crazy. Like basketball and life, you know, today's Valentine's Day, by the way. You know, happy Valentine's to all the couples, all the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Getting their chocolates, getting their flowers. You know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all. Yeah, like it was just good. You know, and Valentine's Day could be a good or bad thing for a lot of people. You know, it depends all about perspectives. Like if you're comparing your life to those you see on social media today, you will probably feel something empty inside. And that's not good because the difference is when I put my focus in God, the emptiness feeling, I feel fulfilled. You know, that's the difference. You feel me? And honestly, like it's like a good way of living, you know, because it doesn't mean you're perfect. Doesn't mean life is just a dream and just, you know, a simulation. Nah, it's like a very peaceful thing. You know, when you have discernment and it can be clear and you have clear options every day, it no longer feels like life is a cycle now. It feels like life is just like every day you're just dying to yourself. You're picking up that cross and moving more like Jesus. And I think that's what's beautiful about life, bro. It's that you can have a mix of both. Feel me? Yeah. And also I was gonna talk about the Valentine's one more time. You know, I want to know what everybody got. You feel me for Valentine's Day? I'm gonna say this. I shot one shot on Valentine's Day, and I'm uninterested. You feel me? And that's okay though. It's a shot you take. Like, let me just tell you like this shot real quick. Long story short, pop the balloon. I see her in the comments because I see someone pop the balloon in the comment section. So I shot my shot in the comment section. And she was like, you feel me? She was like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like she didn't even understand the risk. Cause she was talking about she doesn't like Nigerians. And mind you, I'm Nigerian. So when I heard that, I was like, what you mean? What you mean you don't like Nigerians? And then she's talking about, am I threatening her? What? Where did you get that, bro? Like, miss, wait, like, are you good? And I was talking to my boy about this, and he was saying how, like, you know, that type, that breed, they kind of are confusing. And honestly, I get it. I'm not even gonna say the breed because I'm not trying to make no beefs. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to have peace, kumbaya with everybody. But now it makes kind of sense. You feel me? Next, the pop up balloon was low key crazy too. I'm not gonna really say what happened, but if you know, you know. And all I gotta say, I see why people beef in the club now. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to ego, bro, it's different. And that's another thing too. Ego is not just at the club. It's not just at an event. Ego is everywhere. It's with you if you allow it to lead your life. And it really reflects your inner, you know? It shows the type of person you are. So I think we got to really check these things, really discern our lives, really take time, you know? That's why people say meditation. It's just stillness with God, you know, resting in his arms by just blocking out the noise. Like not sleeping, but being actively just laying down, eyes shut, and just listen. Listen to whatever God has to say to you. Wherever he changed your spirit that day, like just listen to it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I do every day. Right when I wake up, or right sometimes in middle of day class, I just be like doing that just to really sit with him. You know, that's why I love libraries too, because it's a dead silence. You know, the walls are soundproof, so like you just hear dead silence, and it's peaceful because you can just think, and you can allow God to shape your life. So then when you do have the senses again, when you do have the sense of hearing and the noise is loud, you're not blocked by the noise. You can always find that stillness with God. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to men in relationships, I'm gonna talk about that in another video. You know, as a Christian man, a child of God, trying to navigate relationships, honestly, that's something that deserves its own video. But I will say, you know, since it is Valentine's Day today, I really hope everybody, and it's family day this weekend, I really hope everyone cherishes the family that God gave us. You feel me? He put us in this family for a reason. So because of that, we got to embrace it and love it. You know, spend time with your family. You know, make a little joke, crack a little joke. You know what I'm saying? Roast them a little bit. Make it sarcastic. You know, you be the change if you want change. You know, be the change. It's not hard. Just it takes effort a little bit, but everything does. Nothing in this life is easy. Even a relationship with God, it may seem easy, but you know, the flesh is weak. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm out, bro.
Being chosen, but you are undeniably built for this. Even when you feel like you can't keep going, it'll be easy, but I guess that's why he picked you.